Hey, what is going on, guys? And welcome back to this very long podcast. Unfortunately, Lily can't be with us for this part because she has something to do. But so for her replacement, we have Cheese It. What's up, Cheese It?
Hello.
And right before we say the core topic or before we say the tracks, Cheese It has some current events to talk about. So we'll take a very few minutes just to get them over with because these are pretty important. I'll say. So that's why we're gonna include these in it.
All right. So over the past 48 hours since we were at the time we're recording this, right? For the record, we're recording this on July 3rd, 2020. So there have actually been rumors about a potential July Direct. And here's why. So Jeff Grubb tweeted this out, the Eternal Mess. And it's basically his Summerfest events from July to the end of August, right? And Kalios replied to this tweet saying, "You forgot Nintendo Direct in July." And let's keep in mind Kalios, he's the one that called the March Mini Direct, I should say, right? And let's also keep in mind that he's followed by Sabi, who actually said at the end of January that there's going to be a new holiday title with tires in it, which could potentially be Mario Kart 9. But we'll talk about that in a bit. And Naz.xz said he called the March Direct before anyone else did. Not sure if pure luck and now is riding on that luck, or if he actually has a source. And Shadow replies here saying he actually has a source. And Naz.exe actually replies back saying, "Oh, awesome. Hopefully he's right about July's Direct. It does make sense that there would be a Direct a month after the original plan's E3, since obviously they couldn't make it. Nintendo stated twice in May and then in June that they have unannounced games still on schedule." So what do you guys think about these rumors?
I think we might get Mario Kart 9 teaser, and just a quick, what do you call, just a reinstate. In my Mario Kart 9 podcast, I said that Mario Kart 9 is not coming out anytime soon, but now we got these rumors, so Mario Kart 9 may actually be coming out soon, or this year, or the beginning of next year. And yeah. So yeah, Mario Kart 9 is actually going to be happening soon, according to these leaks and rumors. So I guess we're looking forward to that. Well, I am at least. And yeah. And what about you? Why?
I don't know really. I'm just looking for some teasers on new games coming out if this is actually true. So.
All right.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense that they do a Direct after E3 since they couldn't make it there, and probably Japan, there's probably the COVID-19 restrictions are probably starting to loosen down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I wish that
they're doing it way
that
better
was
than we
here,
are.
but here things are getting worse. All right, so let's get right into it. So we were at let's see
24.
Yeah, 24, and 24 is DS Wario Stadium, and oh boy, for me, I can only say I like the one on DS better than the one on here.
I can agree on that. Because comparing this version to the DS version, DS version definitely better. Again, Mario Kart DS was, well, not again. Mario Kart DS was my childhood, you know. This is that was the first game I feel fond memories of, you know, and yeah.
I think the track layout's pretty nice because everything it's a really nice running track. Me being a competitive deluxe player, it runs really well. I think what's that word? I'm sorry. Wait. Okay, what's
Front
that
running.
word? No, not
Front.
that word. It's when everything comes together. I can't think of the word I want to say.
Everything comes together. I'm trying to think
all,
of the word.
all the aspects of the track, like the anti-grav, the tricks, and the underwater, everything just comes together well, and I think it's a pretty solid track. So I'm not really surprised it's number 24 on the list. So yeah.
Also, just to add, just one small thing, I actually think that like they kind of added some. Like I feel like this track was fine the way it was, and they unnecessarily added like the end portion after the fire and before the water section. Like for some reason, like to go on that grid thing. I don't know what that calls. It's like a net or a fence, Yeah,
Right,
I feel
yeah.
like that part is just useless. I feel like why is that there? Like just for anti-gravity, but like other than that, it didn't need to be there, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it feels like it was just like put there just to
Mm.
show off anti-gravity.
That is, yeah, I mean, it flows nicely with the track, but yeah, I can kind of agree with that.
Yeah. So I guess final thoughts on this track is 24 because some people like it, some people don't like it. So like me and
I mean,
TJ,
it's
we can't-
basically a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Like most of the
Or
tracks
do-
on this part of
or
the list.
do you
so-
mean do you mean a win-lose? Because some people
Yeah,
like it, some people
win-lose,
don't
yeah.
like it. Yeah, alright, it's okay. Yeah. So I guess we can move on to 23, which is Water Park. And oh boy, I love this track.
I also love it.
I put at number 12 for me, and only because the other tracks I just love them more. But yeah, so this track is what I like is that like this track. I think it's the second track in the game, right? Like it's or in the Mushroom Cup, so it's the second track in the game technically. I think.
Yeah. pretty-
Like it just driving it is fun, and like I feel like the underwater section, like it's fun. Like I just like driving on this course. That's all.
I like the way like it has like a carousel,
Mm-hmm.
and right you can just like do a shroom cut through it, right?
Uh huh.
So that's one of my favorite parts about it. Also, underwater music, godly.
Oh
Okay,
yes, that is true.
that I actually like that the underwater better than the overwater, I guess.
I mean, I
Music.
kind of think that's understandable considering it's water park. But okay,
That's
Yeah.
true.
yeah. But for me personally, in my opinion, I don't really think the water adds much to the track. If I'm going to be honest, I put this at number 30 on my list. I mean, it's not terrible, but like, I would have liked the different aspects of the track to like work better, because the anti-gravity feels weird. Kind of driving on it just feels weird to me. Then the underwater section should have been the highlight of the track, and I think they tried to make too much detail on the over water of the track rather than in the water. Like I would have rather seen like so many like all these lights and stuff like brightening up the underwater section, and then we get kind of a mediocre underwater section that I don't think like it's water park. I think the water should have been the main highlight of the track, and it's really not, in my opinion, and that's why it falls on number 30. But it's fun to drive on, so it's not lower on my list.
All right, I could see where you're coming from, and yeah, I will agree that there's a lot going for. But I mean, at the same time, I feel like they don't have to have a track which is just completely underwater, because like it's a water park, and like there are other attractions than just being underwater in a water park.
Yeah.
There's like slide, etc., like roller coasters, etc.
Yeah, but I do agree there should be an overwater section, but I feel like there should have been more highlighted in the underwater section considering its name.
I see.
That's what yeah.
I will say that I don't know how a Ferris wheel fits in a water park. Just to get that out there.
Yeah. I don't know. That kind of is filler, and for some reason that's the main feature of the track.
Oh yeah, true.
But it's called water park. It's not amusement park. But I mean, it's kind of fun to like topple on one of the make one of the cars swing on the Ferris wheel. I mean, that's kind of fun, but
yeah,
That's true.
all right. So final thoughts on this course is we like driving this course. Some people may not like the underwater section, but I mean, so that's kind of why it's in like the center area. Some people like it, some people don't like it. So yeah. again, like we said in the last podcast, this area you're gonna get a lot of tracks that are either like they're average or they're a hit or miss. That
Right.
yeah.
Sure.
All right.
And I
Moving
feel like
on.
this
Yeah.
one falls into the painfully average category, but
Oh,
I mean,
number 22.
no, number 20. I meant like number 23 was like painfully
Oh, okay.
average, but
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I actually really enjoyed this one, but okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, cheese it. Your voice was
So
cutting off.
I put this track at 22. I forgot to mention. So I was
Oh.
pretty close.
Oh yeah, it's fine. You don't have to
Actual.
mention it. All right. Understandable. I guess you guys found it average, and I was the only one that actually liked it. But oh well, it's fine.
I
Moving
like
on
the
to
track. There's just tracks that are better than it, you know.
yeah.
All right, I
yeah.
see. All right, moving on to 22. It's Cloud Top Cruise, and I put this course I think at number 18. Yeah, I put at number 18. This course is I don't know. This course is fun to drive on, but I feel like sometimes I don't like the race endings because especially of the cannon shocks. There's two areas which you can get target shocked, and like I don't know. And whenever that happens, I just get pissed off. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I do. So, which is why it's at number 18 for me. Like it has a lot going for it, and I like the end shortcut, which which seems easy, but it's actually a little bit more advanced than it looks. Because if you don't trick enough, you might fall off. Anyways, yeah. So overall, I like the course. I just feel like I don't like the two cannons where you're vulnerable to get target shocked.
Okay, so like I love this track, right? Like I love how you just get to like drive on the clouds. You get to drive on a cruise ship, one of Bowser's cruise ships, right? And and then you get like past the cannon, right? Just like it turns completely into like metal rock. Like the music turns into metal rock, right? There's the lightning bolts. Like you have to like know like what boost panels are gonna be affected by the lightning, you know? And like there's some strategy like memorizing like when the lightning bolts come, you know? And I absolutely love this track. It like kind of gives like a Mario Galaxy vibe with like the music, you know? That's a pretty good something notable about it, you know?
Yeah. All right. So on my list, I put this at 23. I mean, the only reason why it's here is because I think I like other tracks better. I mean, it's a solid track. Like, I love the beginning, but I feel like the shock just becomes overpowered in this track, and I think that's what bumps it down a few places for me. Because it's very easy to just get target shocked on both of on the first cannon and the second glider section. I just feel like the shock is it just ruins the entire race for you. So that's I think the main reason why it's not in my top 20.
Yeah, I definitely agree because like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like that's kind of a recurring theme where a lot of the tracks they're great, but like because target shocks and it just becomes like people get pissed off at the track.
Pretty.
Yeah. So I guess final thoughts on this is that this track is fun. It looks nice. It's fun to drive on, and it's got I'd say it's a pretty fun shortcut at the end. Except it's a target shock. There's the two glider sections which kind of ruin it. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to 21, and it's Thwomp Ruins, and I also love this track. I put this track at 13 for me. Yeah. So I put it. I put it. I think. Yeah. That kind of lost my train of thought there. Yeah. So I put this at number 13, and why? Because I love driving on it. This was the first course that I when I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This was my first ever course, and I fell in love with it. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Now, as time went on, I ended up liking more tracks better than this one, which is why this is not number one. But But yeah, at the time this was my number one track for like the first few months when I got the game. Um, yeah, and I really enjoyed this track. And also on the glider section, it's not even that big because like it's only for like 2 seconds. So getting target shocked, the chances are very low, but possible. But like again, it's very low. So it's not as bad as in Cloud Top Cruise. And also that end shortcut, it's fun to do because like it's fun to like should I go for it but I might fall off and then I'll lose. But if I don't go for it, then I could play it safe. But so it's like a risk, there, and so yeah, I
Sure.
like it.
Yeah, I like this track too. I placed it at number 30, but like I like tracks better than other tracks better than it, but it's like a really solid track. I love how like lap 1 and 2, like you have to go like around the water section, right? Then lap 30, after the boulder
Mhm.
goes over like the little rocks, right? You actually
Mhm.
get to glide, right? And then
Mhm.
there's still thwomps. So you got the um right, you got the gliding section at the end, right?
Yeah.
That was actually one of the first things. This track was one of the first things I saw on the Mario Kart 8 trailer back in 2013. You know,
Nice.
makes it pretty iconic, in my opinion. But yeah, it's a solid track, but this just track's better than it. You know.
Okay, so on my list, I actually put this at number 40. Not really a big fan of this track, partially because I think driving through it is kind of boring. But uh, I mean, I don't know. I just kind of find it a bit boring. It's not really totally interesting for me. It's like a ruins, but with thwomps. I mean, nothing really stands out to me for the track. I mean, the music's okay, but like visually, I would have liked it. Well, visually it's fine, I guess, but like I just like a lot of other tracks better. I guess that's why it's in my bottom 10.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So this track, again, this track is I'd say it's a hit or miss, but it seems to have a lot more hits than misses, and people seem to enjoy driving on this course, which is why yeah, it's at 21.
Yeah, I really hope this track comes back. Honestly.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I'm actually looking forward to that as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that and Electrodrome.
Oh no, let's not talk about that track. So moving on to 20, which is Wario's Gold Mine from the Wii, and oh boy, I actually like this track. I like it more than I liked it on the Wii. I already explained why I didn't like this on the Wii, so I'm not gonna re-explain that. You can watch that podcast. But on this one, I do like it. Like I feel like this is a purely fronting track. Like like so you get the starter boost and just go. Like you just go do like the semi corner cuts from the ramp at the two areas and just go forward and just and hope that there's no blue shells and hope to not hit any banana and just go and you win. That's all this course is, and I like that. There should be tracks which are luck based and there should be tracks which are purely skill and line based, with like this one. But I do have one small complaint about this track. This track, I'd say it's a bit. It's a lot easier than the way it was in Mario Kart Wii. Like the mine carts, they help you now. They don't even hurt you anymore. And falling off, like falling off on this course is pretty much like it's nothing, because like Lakitu or Lakitu, like he'll bring you back in like 2 seconds. Unlike Mario Kart Wii, you fell off. Oh boy, especially at the respawn at the ramp in the center. Oh boy, you get respawned before the ramp, and GG's man, GG's. Yeah.
Yeah. But I actually also like this track like way better on this version than I did on the Wii version. And like, now like the minecarts, they're actually good. They don't screw you over,
Yeah.
And it's actually like it fits in with the theme of the game, And like, you like spin around and boost, instead of just making it spin out, you know. And yeah, I love this track. Right, good track, right, solid track. But again, a lot of these metal tracks, they're good tracks, but there's tracks better than it.
All right, that's okay. Yeah, so I put it at let's see, on my list I put it at what did I put it at? I put it at 27 on my personal list.
Oh.
I don't know, like I feel like I don't really think a minecart's that big of an issue because it kind of introduces the anti-grav kind of. I mean, it's kind of does it well in my opinion, but like I'm not sure it would have been a great fit for a track like Wario's Goldmine that was infamous in Mario Kart Wii for destroying people's races.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just like an average track. Like it's fun to run. Like you can't bag on this, which I like. But like it's just average. That's really all I have to say. It's just average.
All right. Yeah, which is why it's 27 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it perfectly makes sense. It's understandable. All right. So final thoughts. She said, would you like to say the final thoughts for this course?
So yeah, so pretty much this track's way better now than it was in Wii. It's a solid track, you know. It's a good running track, right? And you can't bag on it, and that's why it's at number 20.
Yep. Moving on to 19, it's Wii's Moo Moo Meadows, and oh boy, I don't like this course. I will say that the course looks nice. Like by nice I mean, but like the background and scenery, like it does look very well, and it makes the Wii's one. It makes that look outdated, you know. Well, but other than that, like driving on this course, I just find it annoying. I don't know, I don't know why, but like I just suck at driving on this course. Like I don't know why, but like I just always lose whenever this course gets selected. Yeah, which is kind of why I don't like the course. Again, yeah, there's nothing bad to it. It's got a great view, and driving is I'd say it's pretty well designed. They added some elevations which the OG it didn't have, or it had, but like it didn't have that much, you know. But yeah,
That's true. Didn't actually have like a gliding section on the original. But yeah, this is another one that I like the remake more than the original. Again, because like it has like a sunrise kind of theme, you know, like everyone's getting up bright and early. The hens are doing the little call, you know, morning call.
Yep.
And I love the setting of it. I like driving on it, like Paltrow does. It's a solid track. And that's why I place it at number 8 because I love this track.
Though just one thing. I said I don't like driving on this course. I think you said that you like driving it. Just to correct you there.
Unlike you.
Oh, sorry. I heard like me. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. Okay, then never mind then.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so on my personal list I have it at 31. I mean, it's all right. Like I like the little details. I think like the music is way up from the original in my opinion. The visuals, like just the little details. I just love about how they add these little details to it. But I mean the layout's kind of basic. It's kind of just again from the original. It's just a little bit simple, and I feel like, especially in this kind of game, like there was a lot of, I think there should, you know what, never mind. Like it's just a bit simple, and it's just like design is like one of the biggest factor for me when placing tracks I like, and the problem is with this track I don't really like the design, so that's why. And I know I put Water Park at 30. It's because the track layout is better than Wii Moo Moo Meadows in my opinion. So like. And but like even though I feel like Moo Moo Meadows music is better than Water Parks, I just feel it's just the track designs that really sing to me the most, I guess. So that's why personally I put it at 31.
I forgot to mention, like, I love the music for this one, right? Both soundtracks are great, but this one like takes the cake, right? Because like it got the strings, it kind of adds the it makes like the soundtrack's beautiful. Okay, that's what makes it beautiful.
All right. So final thoughts on this course is this track does look nice. Some people like driving on it, like cheese it, while others they think the course is aight, and or they don't like driving on it like I do, and why. So this one's more of a hit or miss. Moving on to number 18, it's Dragon Driftway, and oh boy, let's see. I put this low, I know, but I don't know which one I put. I don't know where I put it. Let's find out. Yeah, I put it at 39, oh boy. Yeah, I hate this course. Especially on 200cc, if this course gets selected, I'm like, ugh, really? Yeah, now I will say that... What?
Home XA.
Home XA. Oh, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I'm confused. What?
Falto, it's really fun to troll you.
What?
It's really fun to troll you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Why?
That's how you quit the game.
All right. Okay. Well, anyways, I will say that doing the shortcut or the gap jump on this course is fun on 200cc, but like other than that, I don't like driving this course. On 150, it's fine. I don't mind it, but on 200, it's really difficult. I will say, now, unlike Neo Bowser's City, this course just pisses me off. Now, I'm not a big fan of Neo Bowser City. It's not, but I'd rather play that track than this course.
Okay, so I'm disappointed that this placed higher than Cloud, because like this track is just like, it's way too easy to hit walls, way too easy to like fall off, right? It's really easy to get screwed over though.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's just I placed this at 41. I just don't like this track.
Same here. I don't like this course.
Yeah.
And what about you, why? Yeah, I'm sorry.
I actually have to disagree with you guys. I put this at 24 on my personal list because it involves a lot of technique and strategy because of all the curvy design. So like a lot of people just starting this game will not have a fun time playing this because it's more geared towards the more experienced players who are able to make the multiple discs and who are experienced with anti-gravity. So the amount of strategy and technique this track requires, I adore about this. I just like other tracks better, so that's why it's at 24 on my personal list.
Okay, so I will say I've been playing this game since 2014, and I cannot recall a single time that I've had fun on Dragon Driftway, personally. I just cannot recall.
The only time that I had fun is when it's on 150cc. That time I think this track is manageable. I will say that. But other than that, on 200, this track is just not manageable. So final thoughts on this course is a lot of people's, they may not like the course, like me and Cheez It. Well, pros, I think those guys they'll tend to like this course more because it's more of a skill based track. I will say this track does require lots of skills, so like that's very true. All right, moving on to 17. It's Electrodrome, and this track. Let's see where I place this track. This track is 37. I don't like this course. This course, now I will say that it does look nice graphically. I do like that when you're at that second to last turn before the ramp, or the last turn before the ramp. It does that dun 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 dun. I do enjoy the soundtrack and the scenery, but like driving on it isn't that fun, especially But when you're at the anti-gravity section, I just hate getting back spammed, and like it's so annoying. Or getting spammed from the back or from the front.
Yeah, so I actually placed this track at number 14. If we would have done this like say this would have been my number one, definitely. EDM, one of the things I grew up with, honestly. I used to listen to that back in 2015, 2016, that time, and I spiritually connected with this track, and that's why I like it. That's why I like this track.
Yeah, I can agree. It's a pretty solid track. I put it on my personal list is at 22 because visually it's excellent. Track design is really unique. It's not actually a replica of Music Park in my opinion, because like the design is like very different because it incorporates anti-gravity, and Music Park has no anti-gravity at all in the track. So I know that was like a controversy back when the game first started. Oh, like Electrodrome is like Music Park version 2, and really it's not. But I kind of used to hate this track actually, but like I've kind of appreciated the music and the visuals more, and the design is pretty unique. So I don't think it was fair for me to put this track very low on the list. But I have to say that driving on it is not really my favorite to drive on, but like I just enjoy the aspect, like the visuals, I just enjoy like the music, the visuals, and like the uniqueness of the track. But like everything else kind of is not really my favorite, so that's why it's kind of in the middle of my list.
All right.
Nah.
So, final thoughts on this course, Tuesday. Would you like to say them?
Sure. So some people like it, some people hate it, some people think it's a replica of 3DS Music Park, which I disagree with.
Yeah, I would disagree too. I'm sorry. Yeah, continue.
It's the same theme, but like they're not the same track.
No, not at all. All right. Moving on to 16, which is tied with 15. Just saying that out there. So 16 is a SNES Rainbow Road, and I rank this as my number 8. I really enjoy its track. Its track is hard, and it should be hard because it's a Rainbow Road. Now, especially on 200cc. Now, this track, there's no like boundaries, or not boundaries. There's like no fences other than like that one part at the beginning, and it's Rainbow Road. I mean, and it's rightfully so. Also, I will say that remake wise, some people might argue that the track it looks the same as the way it was on the SNES or in the 7. But I will argue that who cares? This track is a classic gem though. Like this track is fun the way it is. It doesn't need to be remade. Now a lot of GBA tracks and SNES tracks, they need to be remade and like from the ground up in order to be fun. Well, this course is already fun the way it is actually. I would argue.
Okay, so I like this remake way better than the than the 7 remake or the SNES version. Like it's like a complete like overhaul of the whole track. The visuals are just amazing. And like driving on it is very fun actually. It makes up for some pretty action-packed races, right? Got people knocking each other off, people getting hit by the swamps, and I rank this one at number 18, so it's a pretty good track.
So as SNES Rainbow Road, I think on my personal list I put it at 35. Not really big fan of this one, but I mean it's kind of, I don't think we really needed this remake again because we already had it in 7, and it was remade in Super Circuit, and so like 3 or 4 remakes. I don't know, but I mean visually, yeah.
I forgot about the.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's fine. But like visually, it looks really nice. Like I have to say, like it's really upped visually. But like again, like everyone can. I think a lot of people agree. Like the track design is just not the best, and it's not really. Personally, I don't really like driving on it, so that's why it's kind of that low on my list. So yeah.
I forgot about the Super Circuit remake. Forgot about that.
Wait, Super Circuit remake of what track? I'm sorry. But I don't. Oh, that one. Oh yes, I forgot that. Yeah, I forgot that game had remakes. Actually, I forgot. I keep forgetting that. But honestly, like I said, I think this track is also going to be a hit or miss track. But more of a miss. More of a hit because it's 16, so it's pretty good position, I'd say. Like I'd say now we're getting to the area which are like good tracks by majority people. Some may not like them, but most of them are great. And yeah, this track is I'd say this is I would argue that this is the best Rainbow Road remade so far. Cheez-It might not like that because Cheez-It like, I think you like 64 Rainbow Road, right?
That was my number one. And
yeah, I know. I think you showed me earlier. Yeah. And other than that, yeah, the track is a great track, and unlike Cheeseland or Ribbon Road, I don't think this track needs to be remade like from the ground up. Anyways, moving on to 15, which was tied with 16. Just a reminder, it's the normal Bowser Castle, and the question is why? Why is this track?
There's only one Bowser Castle.
I know. Oh, I just realized that. No shit. Yeah, I've been playing too much Wii. I will say that, which I'm not complaining about. But anyways, that's off topic. So I'm just having 3 Bowser Castles in my Mario Kart, or more because with CTGP. But anyways, yeah. This Bowser Castle, I will say, again, it doesn't live up to the height like Wii's was and Double Dash's were, or even the DS one. This one, like, I do like that. It does look very nice, like the lava and overall, and graphically it does look nice, which is our theme in this game. This game looks amazing. But yeah, but like I don't know, just driving through it doesn't feel as fun as it did in the past Bowser Castles, for me at least. And I don't know why it's at 15, even though, or 16, because they're both tied. But I feel like this should be a lot lower. I put this much lower. Let's just see where I put it. I can't find it. God damn it. I put it a lot lower than what it got. I can assure you that.
So I actually put this at number 15. It's a pretty solid track, you know. It's like it lives to like the rock theme, kind of rock jazzy theme of this game, you know. And you got the wavy road, right, where there's the Bowser statue trying to punch you to death, you know. That's probably my favorite part of it. I will say there's a part where you can get target shot. It goes from like my favorite part to my least favorite part. That's just me. I also like on lap 2, right? There's a little electric things that shock you, right? That's a pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty cool thing about the track. And yeah, pretty much it.
All right, and what about you? Why?
Okay, Bowser's Castle. I put this at 13 on my personal list. I actually love this track. I think it's like, I think everything flows nicely. I think that's a recurring theme for me. Like, I like when tracks flow, and I think Bowser's Castle like really flows. Also, the
Okay,
music.
just to cut you off. Earlier you said I couldn't think of the word. I think this is the word that you were looking for. Everything flows well, or everything flows well together, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So we found the word that you were looking for. Yay.
Yes. Um. Okay. Um. Yeah, the music's incredible. I don't know really what to say. It's just I really like the track in general. It's fun to drive on. As I said, the music's amazing and it just flows nice. So that's why I just like the 12 other tracks better. So yeah.
So final thoughts on this course is overall, ignoring me, this track is everyone seems to like this track except me, and yeah, again, like I said, this cat from now onwards, a lot of tracks, majority like. There might be a few outcasts like I am for Bowser Castle, but yeah. All right, Jesus said he'll be right back, so
Psych.
hey, he's back. Okay, never mind. I thought we'd have to move on
Because my grandma
without
called.
you for.
My grandma
Oh,
called.
okay. All right, it's fine. I thought we'd have to do like one or two tracks without you, but never mind. Okay. All right. Next up is Mario Kart Stadium, and I will say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart 8. Congratulations for getting the first track of the course of the game in the top 15 actually. Yeah, I mean, heck, it's not even a circuit track. It is, but like it's not called a circuit track. It's called Mario Kart Stadium because it's not a circuit track.
All right, I surprisingly have to disagree with both of you guys. I hate this track. I put it at number 45.
Wow.
Wow.
It's just I don't know the track. I mean, the track design's it's okay, but like it doesn't wow. The track just doesn't wow me as much as it did for other people. Like it's solid as an opening track, but like opening tracks were not really considered up to standards with like in the past. They weren't like up to standards with the rest of the tracks. And considering that Mario Kart Stadium has the same amount of visual wow factor as a track like SNES Rainbow Road or N64 Rainbow Road, like the Rainbow Road tracks. But okay, what am I even saying? I don't know. Like, I just don't like this track. I just don't really like this track. I don't. Maybe it's partially because I'm not really a big fan of circuit tracks. But
it's not a circuit track though. You can't say it's a circuit.
Yeah,
track.
I know. Yeah, no, it's not technically a circuit track, but like it resembles a lot to a circuit track. I mean, the shortcuts aren't really that fun. They're kind of easy to pull off. But I mean, that's kind of understandable. It's a mushroom cut race, but like still, the track design, I feel like it's kind of, well, I kind of said it's okay, but like, I don't know, it's just okay. I don't really have much of an opinion about it. I mean, visually, I mean, it's all right visually. It's just all right. Like, I just don't like the track in general. I don't really know what else to say. I just don't like the track.
All right, so I didn't actually say my opinion on this track because Gita kind of just started talking, so I guess I'll say my opinion now. So I do enjoy this track. I placed it. Let's see where I placed it. I placed it 19. So for me, so again, this track it's kind of close. Not yeah, I guess it's kind of close. This track, it's fun to drive on. I will say that the track is slightly boring, but that is understandable because it is like what do you call the first course, and it does teach you about the mechanics well. There's anti-gravity and the shortcuts. Again, like Y said, they're meant to be easy, and that's completely understandable. And for the first track, it's a solid banger track.
That's what I meant to say. That it was boring. I couldn't get the right words out. I was like trying to figure out like what I wanted to say. The track's boring. That's what I have to say.
All right. Well, so final thoughts on this course is this track is a bit boring, but I will say it's definitely not as boring as the previous circuit tracks were in the past. Like it's definitely one of the better ones, and it's not even called a circuit track.
Yeah, I can agree. Okay, I can agree with that one.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the last one for today. It's 13, and it is Mute City. And oh boy, I love this track. This track is my #1 track, Mute City. I love this course. Now I love this course because of that ending shortcut. I just love to do it. It's the most satisfying thing in the world. Of doing that shortcut. And it's just amazing. I love doing that shortcut. And yeah, and also like this track is similar to Big Blue, except it's kind of different. But yeah, because they're meant to be F0 tracks where the coins are like, there's no coins. It's only like those it's like a charging I guess you call it a charging station where you drive on it and coins get automatically charged up. It's fun. And yeah, this track is it's not a bagging track, but like it's a semi-bag track where like you should try to like get a mushroom like for the shortcut at the end and just zoom by. So yeah, so I love this course.
All right, so I rank this one at 31. It's an okay track. It's not really the best. I mean, there's a lot of boosts and stuff like that, and there's a cool shortcut. I mean, but it's just like, in my opinion.
Okay, so Mute City. This track's kind of odd, in my opinion. Like, you can't bag, but you can't run. And it doesn't really rely on luck either, because there's 3 item box places, and it's probably going to be 2 anyways if you're like fourth down, because it's pretty easy to get a mushroom in this game. It's just like I feel like it's not luck, but it's a chance track. Like, it's just kind of odd that there's this type of track is in Mario Kart 8, something that game that relies heavily on items. But I mean, it's kind of driving on it. It's all right. Design, it's off F0, so can't really I don't know. It's more like an F0 design than like a Mario Kart design. But I mean, it's whatever. 200cc is kind of a pain on this track, but I didn't really put that into account. But on my personal list, I have it at 28. I just find other tracks better, I guess. So yeah.
All right. So, Cheese, would you like to say the final thoughts for this course?
All right. So some people like it. Some people don't. It's like an odd track. You can't bag, and you can't run. And there's a cool shortcut.
Yeah.
Shortcut, go boom.
Yeah. Boom. Get high on a mushroom and just go zoom through the grass or the off-road actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you had it, guys. For this part, this is it for this part, I guess, part 3. Next time we will be doing the top 12, and I want you guys to comment down below which track you think will get #1. Let us know in the comment below, and that's how I'll know that you watched until the end. So if you comment down below which track you think is gonna get #1, that's how I'll know that you made it up until here.
And
yeah.
All right.
Everyone in the premiere.
So
everyone in the premiere. Type # Cheese Gang.
Cheese Gang, yes. Also, so in the live chat, write Cheese Gang as well if you made it till this far. Cheese Gang.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, anything else you guys have to say before we end it, or is that it, guys?
I think that's it.
That's it. All right. All right. So I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. Probably gonna come out very soon after this gets uploaded. So, yeah. Peace.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you haven't already.